everybody, welcome to Not So Mysterious Whiskey Mystery today. I'm Phil.
I'm Diva.
It's the end of the year. Everyone likes to do their, what's their favourite bottles of the year?
Okay.
Clean up, breakfast. Their favourite bottles of the year. We can't really do whiskey of the year, can we?
I'm not that is whiskey.
Because we don't, it's not like we're up to date. We haven't bought that many bottles. Well, we have bought bottles, but we haven't bought that many current bottles, have we? Where's my glass of water? We don't have any water today. I'll start by pouring myself some water. But what we can do is we can look back over some of the bottles. Well, let's have a few facts first. Let's see. I should say hello to everyone. Hi, everybody. Petehead, Whiskey 101. Michael Woodsin. Ah, very nice. Antal. Hixie. Oh, Hixie's in as well. Very good. Okay. How many bottles do you think we bought this year? 39. 39 bottles. One was a blended whiskey. That was Flaming Heart. We bought 4 Highlands, 1 Indian, 1 Island. Sorry, 6 Island, 3 Isla, 4 from Speyside, and 20 from Campbelltown. Yeah. 39 bottles is not bad for us. Last year we bought 91. 2020, 137. Oh no, although some of those were samples. So, I thought what we would do is if I bring up Bottle Cam, if we just run through some of the things that we've drunk this year, like Auchentoshan 12, do you like that?
No.
Okay, off the shelf. These are all the bottles that we've been through in blind tasting. Would you like to drink Ardmore 10 again? Do you remember it? No? Okay, that one's off then. What about Balblair? Oh, actually, this is the Balblair 99. It was the 91 that we had. I remember I've given the 91 to our friends.
I don't remember which one, but I have Balblair.
Okay, so if you think you might like to keep it, just keep it on the desk. Just keep it here. Let's see how many Depot actually passes. What about Balblair 21 from Gordon MacPhail? Lots of familiar faces, barflies. Hey Greg, how are you doing? Nice to see you. That's a fantastic stone in your ring. Hey, I like that one. You're getting comments about your stone. Look at that. What is it? Okay, I'm going to keep this one.
Do you like it?
Yeah. What about your stone? What about your stone? What is it?
I forgot what's the name after the berry dot. I'm not sure.
Don't know. From my sister. Ben Nevis. 9-year-old Ben Nevis. No. Pass. It's okay. You can pass that one.
I think I might like
No.
Ben Nevis.
Okay, you're not allowed to keep more than 3.
Oh, no more than 3.
Okay, let's say more than 5. Ben Nevis, 23-year-old. Oh, I want that one.
Don't think I need it.
It's all right. What's that doing there? You have to get rid of that. You said you didn't remember Clydach from this year.
BD, but no.
I like the Clydach.
Oh, yeah, that one
Okay, I would say yes.
I see the A with the packaging that I remember.
I would say yes. I'd keep that. Oh,
That's nice.
You can pour me a dram of Balblair 99. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hang on. Here we go. What about this? This was a great whiskey. This was a great whiskey from this year. The Clynelish.
It was so good that we actually looked for it. We actually bought another one.
This was the one that was a single barrel that made it to our top 10. The cheapest. The cheapest whiskey we have in our top 10. It only cost us 127. Single barrel from Wemyss. I'll leave it up there. Coastal Orchard. And amazingly, we actually managed to find a backup on our road trip. And
They're from
Bend, Oregon. Oops, cheers. So we're definitely keeping that one. Here's another one which I loved this year. Very dark on that label. Compass Box, No Name Number 1. Let me check in with the chat as I'm going. I'm definitely going to keep that one. How about, what's this little one here? Ah, Deepa's favourite. Dalmore 12.
memorable.
Not memorable. Do you remember Deanston 20 Oloroso?
It was very savory. It was dessert.
Like a dessert. I'm just checking in on the chat. I remember this not being that good when we ultimately came to do it blind tasting. And it was surprisingly sulfury, wasn't it?
Very.
Still good. I think...
I put it off the shelf because
actually we haven't
many more.
We haven't got up to 5 each yet.
Okay.
Let's see. This is a cracker of a whiskey. Craigellachie 23. It's solidly on the shelf.
It's so unique, very distinctive, very different.
Yeah, this is something that we've gone back to several times, and I've got to love Craigellachie more and more. So
This was my first ever again back.
So we're keeping that one. Right, slide them along a bit. Not much of this left. This is Glendronach 15. And for you sharp-eyed people, you will see that this is only Oloroso, which means it's the old one. Probably 20-year whiskey in there. And it's still on the shelf. Surprising for something which is full sherry for us. So what do you think of it?
I often, I was normally and Glendronach, but it was different. It gives you fuck.
So you would, that's memorable? A memorable whiskey? Okay, let's try and make some space. Glenlossie, 8-year-old. Not so memorable. I'm sure it was lovely. Don't really remember it. What else do we have here? What order am I going in? Oh, Highland Park Dark Origins. Let me check in with the chat. What do you think of Dark Origin?
It's different. It's actually, but I should like it upbeat, but not this one.
Yeah. Okay. So, Stoogie, yeah, you would love to try the 23. Honestly, it's well worth it. Hixie, I don't even know where you live. Oh, you're talking to Petehead. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I will trade Glendronach for Dark Origins. Okay, Deepa's keeping the Glendronach. Good. What's this one? Invergordon Grain Whiskey. Do you remember it? It's 31 years old. I remember it being pleasant enough, but not a strong memory of anything in particular from this year. Oh, Cavalan Sherry Cask.
Sherry, too much sherry.
I remember it for all the wrong reasons.
I shot them with it.
Yeah, hot. It reminds me of that Kilkerran 8 Oloroso, the first one. Just too much. Not our type of thing. Oh, but it's not like we're against sherried whiskies, though. Highland Park 25. Anything?
I think I bought it different year.
No, it's that one.
25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, what do we get? Okay, we would definitely replace Glendronach with Highland Park then. Oh, I see. Yeah, you've kept Glendronach over Deanston. Good move. Let's see if we can keep. Can we keep all the bottles in shot? Maybe you have to go at more of an angle. That's better, isn't it? Let's see if I can do that with mine as well. There we go. Now we got the 5 in. Let's see. Kilkerran 12. That
Very memorable. I took it in the car. I like it so much that I went back to the shop. I bought another one.
yeah, but we bought this one. This is the one we bought from November 2018. We only paid $60 and it was in our blind for so long without showing up. And it's still doing top 10. Right, what are we going to replace? Yes. That should go. Let me put another one up. We'll let Deepa react while I catch the chat.
I just don't.
Do you remember it?
I don't remember about it.
Lagavulin Distillers Edition.
I don't remember.
Right, that's off then. Not memorable, apparently. How about Chieftain Laphroaig 21? No, if you don't remember, you can't try it.
I never got the time.
This is like you're going to keep these 5 whiskies forever.
That's
Or maybe it's 5
That's
each.
the point. Fair
So
enough.
what do you remember about the Laphroaig?
No.
Whiskey 101 is saying let's just make a massive blend. I quite like that Laphroaig.
It is good. It is good.
We also blind Macallan number 4 this year. Funnily, only Invergordons I've had were 37 years and 52 years, Peter. Very good. What do you remember about the Macallan?
I think it was soft. Very sleek. It's easy to drink.
Is there anything that you would replace?
I don't remember this one actually, but how many years it is?
No, we would rather have the Balblair. Oh, this one could be. This one could be a challenge.
Finish.
I remember that being pretty good. I mean, it's somewhere. Here it is. It's here on the shelf. So obviously we would. About 17. Okay, I definitely have Spirit of Freedom over Balblair. There it goes. It was Deepa going to be persuaded.
Oh, that was a very good.
By Octomore 6.3. Whiskey 101, let's just make a massive blend out of all of these on the table. Did I read that one already? Old Pulteney 21 is one that we liked, but not enough to open this unopened bottle.
I prefer Spurf. Spurf is much nicer.
We actually preferred the Old 12, didn't we? So if anyone is a big fan of Old Pulteney 21, let us know, because we have a full bottle. Anything memorable about Paul John Brilliance?
First Anderson. No.
What about Red Spot?
Possible. Not bad.
But no. Port Charles CC01?
No.
Do you remember? No memories there. There are a few others, let's see, a few others which we don't have anymore, like Ardbeg Corryvreckan. I don't think I'd replace any of these with Corryvreckan. Ben Rome at Cask Strength from Tim. Don't have that anymore. Bowmore 18. Edward Hour 10 Signatory. Don't think so, although I preferred that over the Deanston Oloroso.
Yes.
Glen Turret 34. That's the cheesy one from Sean. Longmorn 14 was an independent bottle. I don't really remember. Oh, Bunnahalf 25. That's right. We have a tiny little bit left. What would you replace? I remember this being really good, but a little bit boring.
I'd rather have this. I prefer this.
Oh, I think as much as I like Dark Origins, you would have to take Bunna 25 over Dark Origins, wouldn't you? Is that all of them? Oh yeah. Springbank 21. We did. we did finally get around to reviewing one. And there's this tiny little bit left. And we haven't been the biggest fans of the 21 overall. But it was surprising because this is the one that we thought we liked the least when it finally showed up in blind tasting. We did actually quite like it. So if we did have a full bottle of that left, and we don't, I would rather have... Well, apparently not. If you look at our shelf, it does. Would you rather have this or Octomore?
But it's very bold, soft.
Okay, I will trade Clydach for Springbank 21.
Fair enough.
So, let's see. That's kind of where we are, I think. Now, let me just check in with the chat. What a horrible colour on that old Pulteney. It's maybe not quite that bad. Bring up that old Pulteney again. Actually, it does look a bit orange, doesn't it? There's a bit of a... Is there fake colour in that one? Don't even know. I know there's sherry in it. Anyway. So, from our blind tasting of this year, wow, you've got a really good selection over there. I think yours is better than mine. Oh, there's that Balblair. If you have to cut it down, I think I would take out the Balblair. Although it is very nice. What would you get rid of next?
Maybe.
Octomore.
But it's very painful.
Craigellachie. Go on. Would you rather have Kilkerran or the Octomore?
Both.
According to the shelf, not. For me,
the best.
For some reason, my mind is really going to Craigellachie, but I know this Highland Park is good. I think, the Ben Nevis.
Very different.
I think
I'm different about for things funny, dirty, rough. Things sophisticated.
Yeah.
I think but fast.
But if this was a bar, this is what we were going to have forever. And this was the top. How many have we got? Have we got 10? No, I've eliminated one, didn't I? Because I eliminated the Balblair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one more. Bring one more back. The Clydach, or I would go for the Balblair, I think. There we go. Yes, a bit better on that camera. So, these are the top 10 bottles that we have blind tasted this year. And in my mind, I think I'm looking at the Ben Nevis and the Clynelish. Obviously, you can see them up there. But we have bought some bottles this year as well.
Not you.
Well,
I have no idea what they are.
No, we bought 39 bottles this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Hang on. I just realised. Yes. Did we not taste any spring... Oh, the only Springbanks. Wow, the only Springbanks we blind tasted this year were the 20... What was the 21? I'll have to rebuild the shelf now. Right.
You mean another 21?
Let's bring back up the bottle camera to go through some of the bottles that we've bought, because some of them, let's see. Indri.
$50.
And would you buy it again?
No.
No, but it was...
It's
not...
unique flavor.
It's not going to fight anyone on this top 10. We bought it just to try it and support it, really. Another bottle that we bought this year, Arran 14. And obviously these are backups because we found some Dusties on the shelf. So we still, that is a great bottle.
But not enough finish.
That's fantastic. We bought Arran 21 at the distillery, and I prefer the 14 over the 21. This one is still a very nice whiskey, but I'm just showing some of the bottles that we've bought. I already mentioned it. We bought Flaming Heart because we had run out of the other one, and you know, I'd have to squeeze that in with Compass Box No Name.
We have to do one. And not on my side.
No, because we're just going to switch Bal Blair.
So
I guess it's separate. We'll keep them in the middle. Talisker 18, another bottle we bought this year from Scotch Whisky Auctions. Something before the prices went too crazy. Are you excited about Talisker? Yeah. You're happy that you got it? What about this Clynelish 24 from Cadenhead? I would, although we haven't blind tasted it, I would be probably replacing the Compass Box, like the No Name, with the Clynelish or something like that. So these are 3 bottles from this year. No, just leave them the same. What are your thoughts on buying the Highland Park 30? The 30-year-old?
It's good, actually, it's good.
Are you...
You have to fuck on that back stuff. Very dry.
So, we still think the 25 is better. I don't regret buying it yet, because I'm hoping it's going to improve. So...
But otherwise it's a bit too expensive.
Okay, here's one that's a little unusual. I bought Lagavulin 12-year-old. Not so unusual, you wouldn't think. But
I don't remember
we haven't tried it yet. But look closely at the release year. Bottled in 2004. This was just a dusty bottle on the shelf. And I'm waiting until Lagavulin 12 comes up in the blind tasting before we do a comparison with this old Lagavulin 12 cask strength. Yes, the bottle camera turns every whiskey into ruby port or red wine finish. It is a bit red, isn't it? We could probably do something about that. We haven't really said much about Campbelltown, have we? Do we clear the table?
Could you put a photo of it?
No, just leave these up. So these are the new ones. Now, we went to Springbank this year. But even separately from that, we've bought quite a bit of Campbelltown. We bought a replacement old 12. I guess we put the bottle camera back up. Because it's still in the tall bottle. This is the one we found in Reno where you ran back in and bought more. We also picked up a 16 in that same shop. We picked up the red. I know, I did say it was going to be a bottle parade. And earlier in the year, we also got the 10-year-old. Out of all of those, out of all of those, are you excited to have them all?
Very, very, very.
I'm going to clear some space at the table. The 16 we've been slightly disappointed with. Let's see.
Yeah, it's better than 15.
The reds are good, but they can be a bit crazy. The 12 we already have on the table, so it's obviously just a backup. What did they ask? This is it? Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
Like that. We are also big fans of long row. And not only did we pick up the 18, but we did manage to get a 21 as well. Hazelburn 10. The first Hazelburn, which is 100% ex-bourbon. Unusually, 100% ex-bourbon 12-year cask strength this year. And 100% ex-bourbon local barley. So that means we have 3 100% ex-bourbon Springbanks. And when we did a little blind taste, the winner was actually the 12 cask strength. So if I had to pick a Springbank of the year, it would be the 12 cask strength, which is 100% ex-bourbon. We found a 10-year-old up in Eureka as well. Now, we have a couple of, not that one, specials, because we were at the distillery, we were able to pick up some cage bottles. So that one is the is that the Burgundy? Where's this one? Springbank fresh bourbon.
It's better more from Burgundy.
And the other one was the Sauterne.
It's better more for Burgundy, but not the bad.
And amazingly, these prices, 14-year Sauterne, $96. 10-year bourbon, $76. 96 for the 14-year. I remember that the bourbon, maybe that's just us, the bourbon we like the best. So, bourbon, that Colila, the Lagavulin we don't know, the Flaming Heart we know all about already, the Talisker, Highland Park. Let's clear some table space here. Long row 18. Whatever you do, don't move your chair back. Can't have that as any kind of bottle of the year. So, I'm tempted to say that the only thing that we have currently as a bottle, potential bottle of the year, would be the Springbank 12 cask strength. But where do we put our own little personal bottles? Pushing the wrong buttons. That we were able to make at Springbank this year. Get them in. Obviously, these are very memorable bottles for us from this year.
I've opened up more air. It might get better.
Might get better. What, you think they're not very good? I think they're fantastic. So out of everything you've seen so far, what do you want to taste? What would you, if you had to pick one to pour? Balblair, Octomore, Kilkerran, Highland Park, Craigellachie, Springbanks, Clynelish, Ben Nevis.
I'm not right about time, so maybe three. No, but it is.
Let me check the chat. Yes, I know. Bottle Parade. I have to say that I've booked a tour in Springbank. First end of January. Yorgus. Sure, I said that wrong. Fantastic. So are you going to do the full day? The expensive tour with make your own bottle? Any tour is good, honestly. Whiskey 101. All this blah, blah, blah. Where's the Dalmore 12? You've missed it, Whiskey 101. It went past fast. Now,
But I'm not right for many months.
I was excited to be able to recap the fact that we got the Brora. And then I realised we did the blind tasting in December last year. So it's not part of 2022. But you know what? We liked it so much. We did buy ourselves another bottle. Not quite the same. It's still a 1977 Brora. And we have actually bottle shared quite a lot of this one as well. But this is the 37 year. Oh, camera is still up. This is the 37 year release from Brora. And 1977 means that it's still at the tail end of the more peated years. So, if you had to pick, would you pick the Brora to taste? Now,
Even this.
Brora or the Springbank? Well, go on then. This is 50.4%. Some Brora for Deepa. Drop of water. Where's the water dropper?
We'll be for 37 minutes.
Yeah, now you have to wait for 37 minutes to try it. Let me just have a nose though. Quite lovely. Not too smoky actually. Right.
Very alive. That's very savory.
I know it looks like we're finished, but but there's one more whiskey mail of the year.
You got bored.
Well, you were away, and I got bored shopping. What do you think I've bought?
Something for me like that I presume Springbank, Clynelish,
Let's see,
Nevis.
Greg's saying, bigger guns now. You need to get a Port Ellen now for good measure. You know, Greg, I tried a Port Ellen at my friend's, an official release. I forgot what year it was, but it kind of satisfied me from the, I don't need to buy a bottle of Port Ellen. Funny enough. Okay. Oh, we get a smiley face. Don't look. I will pull things out. Okay, you can look now.
Oh, I have old more tasks at the battery from the army. Time. Oh, that was the first money for purchase.
No. It's just that
After that.
I was shopping on the auction and let's see.
But the number one bill.
No. We've never had this before. But it's a Craigellachie 18-year-old
from the battery.
What did this cost? Okay, I'll work it out later. So, are you excited?
Very, but it's a kind of it's very. Well, starts from sherry, but
So, a sherry Craigellachie. I'm excited to try that. Let's see what else is down here. Save the bubbles. Let's see. What have we got here?
oh, another one.
It is another Craigellachie. A 1995.
So happy that you very much.
54.4%. And this is a 20-year-old Craigellachie. Something about tasting those Craigellachie's earlier just set me off down this path.
It's very dark.
What is this one? Where's the tape? Don't know which bit of the bubble wrap to cut open. Okay, you say something while I'm busy.
There's something. Only stuff that reality. I'm not trying either.
Oh!
Before.
Okay, I'll hold that one a second. Okay, let's not hold it.
I don't remember.
This one's a specific present for you.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Because I remember.
I can about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Can you see it? It's the 10-year anniversary of the Port Ascaig, which we had a sample. I think we got it. I think we got it from Luis.
And I like it very much. That's what we ought to buy. We're gonna buy anybody else.
So I found one of those. I'd be curious to know what you think of it today. Maybe we try it. Oh, that's right. Even I can't remember what this one is.
How many years ago did I try? December.
It's probably over 2 years ago.
There was something about it. Smoky, beady. But I don't remember. But I remember I can still much.
Ah.
So let's see.
Yes, I'd already mentioned it. And here it is. Our Long Row 21 backup.
You can see it at the doctor.
Well, it's a different batch. But I'm happy to have another Long Row 21. Actually, where is Long Row 20? Oh, that's right, it wasn't from this year. So now, which one would you like to try? You're still the most excited about Brora?
Yeah, but I will try everything. Really, I'm very good about this. I will try.
Yeah. Maybe we open that and try it. Let's see, nobody here would be surprised at all with your whiskey of the year. Yes, a 37-year Brora. Leave all that cheap stuff to the other channels.
Are you?
Thanks, Whiskey 101. Let's see. Greg, I don't have any Brora on board, but fortunately, 2 awesome alternatives. Fantastic, Greg. You've had many great whiskies. There's one more bottle to go, by the way. Which one was it? You probably didn't catch a good one. Look for a younger one. Younger ones than 30. Fair enough. Craigellachie is always amazing. Prime, how you doing? Good to see you in. Let's see. Or say anything until the 12th release. That's the thing. You got to do some research and find out what's a good bottle. Did a review of a 20-year sherry matured Craigellachie. Oh, fantastic. So that's what we've got cooking over here. Let's see. Nice gift. 42 overwhelmed people watching. Oh, 43 now, I see. Fantastic. Okay, there is one last bottle. There's one last bottle.
For me.
I think I'm going to have to burst the bubbles to get it out. Because it looks tight. What do you think it is?
Family Shirin, but
The last box? The last bottle?
of the year.
The last whiskey we're ever buying because, you know, we don't need any more.
Oh!
Now,
I saw it at the airport. It is at the airport.
let's see.
What is at the airport?
It is similar. There have been a couple, like 30, 31, no, 33.
33.
Let's get it on the camera. Who knows if this is going to be worth it? Let's see. 70 CL. This one is 52.2% ABV. This kind of wow, what a heavy box. Is that really made of wood?
It's good design.
Wow, it's really put together like a barrel.
But have you got a plantation of reality?
That's what I had in mind. We'll put this in with other Craigellachie. This one is called the Very Old Reserve. I should put it on the camera again so you can see it. Has anyone had it? Oh, Prime, your message is hidden for some reason. Let me try and show it. Oh, I see. Because you were swearing. I shall put it. Show. There we go. Always for deeper. That's it. A local barley. Bloody hell, Richard is saying. Craigellachie 31 is the... Oh, it is. Have you had it, Prime? Ricard, I'm sure if anyone's had it, you've probably had it. Greg, you might have. I, alas, haven't had the chance to try that 31 year. Oh, Greg, it'll be here for when you visit. Yuri's in. Never had a Brora or a Craigellachie 31 before. I'm exploring a Compass Box Transistor at the moment. 43% natural colour. How is it? Is it good? Most likely an over-budget whiskey. Sandy McDonald. £2,000 on the Whiskey Exchange. Beyond my budget.
Oh no, did he get 31?
Oh, you have, Gigi. It's absolutely amazing. Taste it at Scotch Malt Whisky Society. Craigellachie tasting. Yes, a hideously expensive bottle, but let's do a little rundown. The Craigellachie 18 from the auction, the old malt cask. Is that the 18? Comes in shipping and everything about 170. Yes, to the door. The 20-year-old, 152 for the 20-year-old. The Port Ascaig, $76. Well, I biased the shipping based on the percentage. Now the long row, the 21-year long row actually came in at about $350 and is about $500 here. The Craigellachie 31. Yes. We've only ever seen it at the airport for about $3,000, and checking online, that's the kind of price. From Scotch Whisky Auctions, it actually works out at $1,500 delivered. So about half the price of what we saw at the airport. The actual bid price was £1,000. That's why I went for it. Still, it's a bottle of whiskey.
I'm very, very surprised. I normally not the type to buy expensive whiskey.
I was on a bit of a run though with the Highland Park. So that's where we are. So next thing coming soon, we've got some Craigellachie to compare. And the question is, can the Craigellachie 31 do better than the Highland Park 30? Because we preferred the 25 Highland Park to the 30. Are we going to prefer the 23 to the 31? Or one of these others? Any questions? I'm going to open the Portiskeag. But
after the protected of sherry.
Actually, you should open it. It's your bottle.
No. They were after the protected of sherry.
Yes, I'm not quite sure what the 31 is. You open that. Now, you can't drink that before. I'm sure there's going to be sherry in here. There's always some chance. Actually, before you open it, you better try your Brora. Does the face cam live up to the...
So I have...
Oh, what is that?
It's like
little funky smoky pine needles. Go on then, have a taste. Can I have some? Happy New Year to everybody.
Except that, but yeah, okay, pick up. The absolute fantastic. They're not getting water.
No, that is just a thing of wonder. I think it was Serge who gave the note of old electronics. And it's absolutely right. Have a second sip.
Oh, it's oily finish.
So much tiny detail.
My face.
So many tiny details unwrapping in that. It's like it's a gentle giant.
Syrian, honey, and slightly farmy.
Yeah, but it's more dry leaves and farmy with all the cereal and honey just underneath as support.
It's very quiet.
Wow.
But at the area of honey and cereal, they got a new straw.
That's amazing.
It's worth having it.
That really has shut us up for a minute. Okay, you have some more Brora while I catch the chat. Brian, some amazing stuff ahead. Let's see. Indeed, another level, at least price-wise. I do not have some outstanding whiskies that were within budget. Oh, you do? Great. So I do not complain. I know. We're spoiled. Yes.
Oh,
Brora 32, 2010 release. Still is the best whiskey I've ever had. Wow. So 32, that would be a 1978 Brora. So very similar. 77, 78 was at the tail end of the most peated, I think. Cost of living crisis is putting whiskey beyond my price range, Michael Wood. I think it's going to bring whiskey prices down. Everyone's going to struggle next year, I think. The pressure will be on. I'm going to change something to something I can afford. Puddle water, providing it's fresh. Michael, if you get desperate, just let us know. We'll send you some samples. Absolutely fantastic. Is copyrighted by our pal Gert, Whiskey Lovers Society. Is that right? Deepa says absolutely fantastic a lot. I'm curious if Deepa would like Hazelburn 10. More moderate selection. Well, That's okay. We did the Hazelburn 10-year Ex-Bourbon, and we liked it less than the 12 cask strength.
I'll be fine and split by dictionary with an eatable list of all the tastes.
It's like a really good Clynelish, which has been in Campbelltown and Islay.
Very Ex-Bourbon. No sherry.
I think there's some refill. Is it fair to now try your old favourite of 2 years ago, Port Ascaig 10-year-old, after a Brora 37?
50 ABV to 55.
55.8. I presume this is a Colila, but it might have... Probably don't want to put water in the peat. Smells like new make by comparison. That's funny. Transistor isn't something special, but as every available compass box, it's worth the price. Ah, yes, good point, Yuri. Higgsy, I learned to get enjoyment from whiskies within my budget. It's all relative. Of course it is. And David, if the prices keep going up, I'll have to really cut down on buying and delve into my stash. That's what the stash is for, isn't it? Exactly. Right.
But it's ash, but they're not ash. It's of apple, smoky apple.
Try and forget what the Brora tasted like and give it a go. I don't think the faceometer is going to hold up to this after the Brora. Oh.
I like it.
Is it good?
It's sweet stuff. But I'm not picking up ash. It's slightly smoky. It's dirty. It's delicious.
That is actually really good.
Yeah. It's good.
Ashy now.
Good.
So worth $76.
Oh, now Ashy is coming up. I'm showing it now.
Okay. I think, why have all the labels gone around the front? Covering up the bottles.
I like the flavors.
I think,
and also eggs.
I think we better stop. I think we better stop. We have done enough. Okay, put that down now. Let's clear a little bit. No, I guess we'll just leave them up here. Whatever. Here we go. Fit them in. Thanks everyone for all the support and watching the show over the past 12 months. We don't have very long to go with our 18 bottles. We are in marathon season. We're training for March. So whiskey drinking will cut down as we get closer to March 4th or 5th Sunday, the weekend of the 5th. But
we definitely have to back.
We're going to do something with this Craigellachie in a blind.
Maybe Sunday. Or New Year.
Too soon. Any questions before we go? Let's see. Whiskey 101. I think we can all drink really cheap blends for a year and reset our palates. Exactly. Then we can start the whole journey again from our cheaper selections. Get the 31 open. We're definitely going to open it. I don't have a problem opening it. We're just not going to drink it tonight. But, wow, there's a lot of wax flying off. There we go. It will be... No, we don't want any clues. There you go. The 31 is open. Technically. There we go. It is open. It's right there. We could drink it, but no.
I may drink quietly.
I might hide it then.
Yeah, you better.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back as soon as we can. What are we doing? We'll be back on Sunday.
And Happy New Year.
Everyone have a good New Year's Eve. Enjoy your whiskey. Enjoy going out. enjoy staying in, whatever you want to do. And we will see. I guess it'll be the new year next time we're back, won't it? Because Sunday will be the new year.
Oh, 2023.
It will be 2023. Any last comments I should get? Have a great New Year's from Petehead as well. Yes, all the best to everyone. Whiskey 101. We will see you in 2023. Where's that Brora? If I give you the glasses blind, can you tell which one's Can you tell which one's the Brora? From the smell.
Apple, smoky apple. Oh no, I can't.
Oh no! Deepa can't tell.
It must be Brora. No, I cannot tell.
Oh, surprisingly, they are closer on the nose than expected. Right, that's it. We're out of here. See you Sunday.